Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's an Amber thing. I'm Amber. So I wanted to hop on this morning and talk to you a little bit. We had a very, very frightening puppy experience last night, and I really feel like I need to share this with everybody because this miracle thing. Okay, let me just start from the beginning. Like, I don't even. So yesterday, little Zeus was fine. He was his normal self. And the boys and I went to their school carnival. We came back, and whenever we leave the house, like, he is in a crate because we're trying to housebreak him. So we let him out of the crate, and he's all, his normal Zeus self, running around, biting everything, just, being a puppy. But I noticed he had pooped in the house. And so I went to clean that up, and I noticed it was a little bit like diarrhea. And I'm like thinking to myself, why does he have diarrhea? Like, what did he eat? What's going on? Because he chews on everything. My hand, my rugs, everything. So then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, no, like, he wouldn't have diarrhea, like, something's not right. So I, like, started really paying attention to him. And he normally goes to bed at the time the kids go to bed. So, like, around 8:39, he goes into his crate and he goes to sleep, and he is just out for the night. And so he woke up, and he did like a little whimper, and I'm just gonna check on him. You okay, buddy? Zeus, come on, baby. So anyway, he started throwing up, and I started losing my mind. He's 9 weeks old, and I just don't. I've seen a dog through parvo. We nursed him back to health. It was a long, long time ago, and it was the saddest thing that I've ever been through, with an animal ever. So I start freaking out, and I call my son-in-law, and I'm like, what do I do? Like, he's throwing up. He has diarrhea. He sends me a link to something, and this is what I really wanted to share with you, because it's Probiotics and Pedialyte. So you're supposed to mix the two together, and then what I had to do is I had to, give it to him through his bum, because every time I was giving him any of the mixture, and it didn't have that on it when I put it in his bum, but when I give it to him in his mouth, it has this, little nozzle on it. The other way, it does not. And so sometimes you have to give it to them through their bum so that they don't throw up, so they actually, get hydrated. Well, the link had said, I was freaking out. I'm like running to CVS at, 1 o'clock in the morning, because this is when it all started to transpire. He just started to, like, suddenly throw up, and then he was throwing up and throwing up and throwing up and throwing up, and you could just see his little waist getting smaller and smaller, and I was, like, freaking out. So we're all up, trying to, myself, my daughter, and my son-in-law, trying to figure out what to do, because, we can't run to the store and get Parvade or, any of the things from the feed store that you would need in order to help them with parvo. So he's like, try this. So I mix the two together. I give it to him in his bum 2 times. So he had 2 teaspoons, 2 separate times, 3 hours apart, because every time I would try and give it to him in his mouth, he would just be throwing up. So I was up all night. Like, every time he would move, I would be like, just up, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Type thing. And after I gave him that second dose in his bum of the probiotics and the Pedialyte, he stopped throwing up. This morning, I probably slept for like an hour or 2. We woke up together, the kids, the puppy, and I. And I know, my love. And the puppy is like running to the door to come outside, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I hope he's okay. I hope, like, he doesn't start throwing up again. Well, he comes outside and he starts eating and drinking. So I just wanted to tell you guys, like, Pedialyte, like, this is just like CVS brand, drugstore brand Pedialyte. And what I used was I opened up these probiotic. I opened them up and I mixed the powder in with the with Pedialyte. When I tried to administer to him with the mouth, I used this piece because it makes it a little bit easier on them. You know, like they can bite down. It's not hard. You're not having to like shove it all the way down their throats, even though it's probably, you know, something you got to do at some points, you know, if they're really, really sick and they just refuse to eat. But then it would be like this if it's going to the bum, because it's, you know, a lot smaller and we're not trying to hurt them. But I just had to jump on and tell you guys, like, he is running around and playing with his chew toys and like nothing happened. So this is like pretty much natural type stuff here. The probiotics has the one I got has the live culture in it. And it really was just this digestive probiotic. And then the Pedialyte. So I'm going to put the link that he had sent to me in the description down below if I can. I don't know, it was like a picture, so I don't know if I can add a picture down there. But in any event, I'll just, you know, put the probiotics and Pedialyte in the description. And then if anybody out there is having any trouble, I mean, he's a 9-week-old puppy. I felt so awful. I was like, what is going to happen here? And he's running around like nothing happened. Thank the Lord. Look at, hi Zeusy. Hi Zeusy Caboosey. It works. It works. Okay, I'm gonna let you all go. I am going to give him a little bit more Pedialyte by mouth. Now that he's feeling better, he's not getting the mixture. What's wrong, my love? And I'll let you all know how it works out. Have a good day, everybody.